Hello, hello, hello. Okay, good. Mic is good. Hello, 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 y'all. We are in this thing on a Saturday morning. I have my mic set up so you can hear me perfectly. I want you to be able to be immersed in my voice as we talk health, as we talk the male body, and how you can stay healthy for a lifetime. Okay. Wow, I just love these lives. I love lives. I love videos because I can get creative, but lives are so interactive and we're able to like really dive into things. And yeah, it's just very, very cool to just kind of like go off the dome and let y'all know all of the things about your male health. So we're gonna do this in a structured type of way, in a not structured type of way. I usually on Tuesdays we have blood flow Tuesdays. Currently, before we had testosterone Tuesdays. So check out that playlist. It was 4 weeks of all things testosterone, how it's made, how your body uses it, how you can get more of it. As you know or don't know, testosterone does start to decline in your 30s, most definitely. It could even happen in your 20s. So, we have a whole series based on that because, yeah, to keep those testosterone levels high is the goal. So, right now, we are going live every Tuesday to talk about blood flow. So our first one was last week, and yeah, so and then this one coming up on Tuesday is all about nitric oxide, the gas that like keeps you going, keep those blood vessels open and flowing. So yes, today is going to be a bit different. We're doing Q&A. I asked my broadcast channel on Instagram. If you do not follow me on Instagram, go to Instagram and go follow me and then join the broadcast channel because I'm able to get interaction with them. I can interact with you guys there. And yeah, you can like tell me what questions you might have, that things that you might be struggling with. So, yeah, so we are going to answer a few of those questions and kind of like just like dive in. So, I'm ready. Are you ready? Hopefully, you guys can hear me well on this mic. I'm trying to elevate this live experience. So, I do want to make sure you guys can see me and hear me very well. So, let's dive into it. First, let me just let you know of my credentials. I'm an educated uh, woman talking about male health. I'm a certified holistic health practitioner. I was in school for oh, years, okay, trying to make sure I understood the body, both male and female, and I knew how to apply natural remedies to keep you guys healthy, to share the knowledge to keep you guys healthy. So we are educated in this thing, and I love to share knowledge with you guys to make sure that you stay educated about your body. Okay, so let's dive into it. First question. Oh dang! I wanted to show this banner. Male health Q&A. There you go. All right, so let's start with the best herb for stamina. I get this question so much. When it comes to stamina, it can decline. It can decline based off of many. Let me exit this out. This is distracting me. It can decline based off of many factors, not just okay. There it goes. Not just age. It could be based off of your weight, your overall like cardiovascular health, so your lungs, your heart, your blood flow. Stamina is based on all of those things. It's affected by all of those things. You want to make sure that you keep your stamina up, and I don't I don't recommend just taking an herb, but the best herb for stamina is Tangat Ali. Tangat Ali is so good for stamina. Tangat Ali is a very famous male herb. I know a lot of men already know about Tangat Ali, But there are many kinds of Tonga Alis. Okay. There's not just one. So be particular in it. And so how you choose the herb, that's why it's good to like know about the herbs. Tonga Ali has different forms, and the best one that's most highly researched is yellow Tonga Ali. I have yellow Tonga Ali in my Stiff and Strong blend. I don't have that here with me. I forgot to put it behind me, but it's in my Stiff and Strong blend because it is so great for stamina. It's so great for male health in general. It is very bitter. So since I am an herbalist, a certified herbalist as well, I have mixed that with other herbs that will support your male body. Black maca is great for supporting your male body in its totality. And ashwagandha is great for supporting your male body in totality. Oh my gosh, y'all. I remember I was very irritated by a man on Instagram because he just could not understand that ashwagandha was great for men as well. He categorized it as straight spiritual, straight emotional, as if, well, first he doesn't understand the many benefits of ashwagandha, but as if even spiritual and mental health or emotional health is not connected to your male health. It is extremely connected to your male health. I have learned that not just from school, just like reading, research, my own research, but also from my professor at school. He specifically said this in one of our lectures, that men think that they're having a health problem, like just an actual physical health problem that you could touch, but it's actually your mental state that is affecting your performance in the bedroom. And that is just performance anxiety is literally a whole thing. So ashwagandha is great for balancing your emotions because it is an adaptogen. So it does well with balancing your emotions. It also is great, I guess, in the spiritual sense. If you want to put in there, of course it is. All herbs are. But it's great for building muscle. It's great for recovery. It's great for boosting testosterone. So yes, the herbs are very multifaceted. That's why I love herbs so much. They're like women. Like women are like always doing multiple things at once. Herbs fall in the same category. That's why they're so nurturing to you. They're at the peak of femininity. Okay. So yes, herbs are not just in one space, but there are particular herbs that complement you in a particular space or in a particular way, I should say, to differentiate between the two. So Tonga Ali is great for stamina. It's great for boosting your male health in totality, your prostate, your testosterone. It is like literally created to support your male decline as your 30s come in, or even your 20s, or any type of situation that life brings. Tonga Ali can help and support you and keep you going past a few minutes, or whatever it is, whatever you decide that where you want to go. And it also helps with you to rejuvenate yourself again after you climax. I'm trying to use words that I need to use. So anyways, it helps you bounce back and do it all over again. All right. Tonga Ali is great for that. Yeah. Tonga Ali is the stick of a champion. It and I always say this because it is very important to kind of like even know the origin of a word and what it actually means, because Tonga Ali is not English, but it is. That's what it means. That's what it literally is. Champion Muhammad Ali. Think you're in a ring. You're going round for round for round, but not fighting. Love making, right? And you're able to keep it going. Tonga Ali is that. But yellow Tonga, remember, yellow Tonga Ali is the best. And that's why I have that in my Stiff and Strong for men. Highly researched. I actually I learned that from research, but I was clued into that. I have like a an herbalist mentor, and he told me that. So when I was first getting into herbs, he was like, okay, but make sure you get yellow because this is the most highly researched for men's health. Okay, so it comes from different sources. And yeah, so that's it. Okay, so let's go to our next question. Does weight really affect erections? Yes. Okay. Weight is such a big deal. Weight is like it's a silent way to decline. But being overweight and being obese is so normal in our society that we attribute decline to weight as just normal life. Okay. Right. So you get older, you gain weight, your health declines. This is like a normal thing that we accept, but it doesn't have to be. Right. I recently went through a journey of weight loss because I just wanted another aesthetic. I wanted to see what it looked like. Not because I was dealing with any things, but I could have. I mean, you never know. Because excess weight is just never your friend. But anyways, as I've been going through this journey of weight loss, I've realized that yes, a lot of things around us are there to distract us, or not there to distract us, but can distract us, like food choices, like the fact that most of us are eating the same thing, even though it's not healthy. So it's normal. So therefore it's fine, but yes, weight definitely affects your erections greatly. Weight can be attached to higher levels of estrogen. Higher levels of estrogen affect your testosterone levels. Testosterone levels being low are an erection killer, right? You want your testosterone levels to be high so that you are performing your male duties. Your body is performing its male duties as it's flowing, right? You want those erections to flow. Testosterone. You want that sperm to be healthy. Testosterone. You want that sperm to be fast. Oh, yes, the sperm. Sorry. Yeah, you want that semen to be healthy. You want that sperm to be fast and healthy. You don't want it to be slow or to have a low sperm count, right? All of these things are affected by your testosterone. Okay, so it's important to keep your weight levels you want to stay in a healthy weight. You don't want to be overweight. You don't want to be obese, especially not to be obese. You can check like where your levels are on through a BMI calculator. But BMI calculators can be kind of tricky. Like I use BMI calculators just to kind of get a range of where I am. But I have a lot of muscle because I lift weights, so my mind is thrown off. And so if you do lift weights, if you do have muscle, which men do typically, right? You guys. Oh yeah, I forgot. Thank you. Which men typically do, then yeah, it could throw off your BMI, especially if you're like really, really into it. But BMI is a great way to calculate. But they also have like scales that we have one where it just like it measures all of the different parts of you. So you can do it different kinds of ways. But yeah, make sure that you keep your weight balanced so that your erections can stay hard. Okay, so is it okay to take Tongkat Ali and maca together, black maca together? Yes. I have it in my Stiff and Strong blend because of this. Yes, they complement one another. When it comes to herbs, you have to be particular on how you take them. That's why I always recommend not to mix herbs, because when you mix herbs, they have different properties, right? They have different properties. So you don't want to throw off the benefits that you're getting by mixing them. And so that's why I mix particular herbs together so that they complement one another. They enhance one another instead of cancel one another out. Okay, so is it best to go vegan or cut sugar to lose weight? Vegan might not always be best. It's a good thing though, because you're getting fruits and vegetables and all those healthy whole foods. Whole foods is essential, right? So vegan can provide that, but it doesn't always mean you'll lose weight, because these healthy foods are calorically dense. Okay, so like mangoes are, even though they're great for you, bananas can even be a lot. Peanut butter, nut butters, so much. If you eat like a handful of nuts, easily 300 calories. So it's vegan. It may not always be what you need to do, but if it works for you, it works for you. Losing weight, in my opinion, okay, is much more of a mathematical thing, and a more of tailored towards how your lifestyle is and what works for you. Like, for example, my husband, he fasts to lose weight. He's been doing, like, Monday he'll not drink or eat, and okay, yeah, Monday he won't drink or eat, and then Tuesday he'll eat, right? And then Wednesday, okay, so he does that 3 days a week, I believe. So that's what he does to lose weight. Well, it doesn't work for me. Then I end up binge eating. I don't know, maybe because I'm a girl. I don't know, but that doesn't necessarily work for me. What works for me is to eat small meals of whole foods. Whole foods are key. Cutting sugar also is great. Cutting sugar is always going to do it for you, but to restrict yourself forever, no. But cutting sugar, yes, because it has a lot of calories, and it boosts your blood sugar levels. When you have boosted blood sugar level, then you're not able to burn fat. Okay, so you want to keep those levels balanced. How long should you fast? A week. Okay, a week of fasting is intense. I would not recommend that. But before you start fasting, make sure you talk with your health professional, who you go to your health practitioner, whoever you are with, whoever consults you and gives you that advice before you start fasting. But yes, I would not jump into a week if you are new to fasting. Maybe break it up, like just don't eat breakfast and just eat healthy whole food meals, lunch and dinner, maybe a snack, and start fasting that way instead of just jumping into it. That might be a bit intense for anyone. Okay, so yeah, do that. So yes, losing weight is key to not just your erections, not just your sperm, because your sperm can get distorted as well with having higher levels of estrogen. Not just that, I actually have a video on that, how belly fat can affect your male health, so go watch that. But anyways, yeah, it affects a lot. It affects your heart, it affects your blood vessels, so getting the blood flow to your penis. You don't want that to be clogged with high cholesterol. The plaque that covers your arteries, which is just your body trying to fix itself from having too much cholesterol. That's what clogs your arteries. It's not the actual cholesterol. It's really your body's immune response, which is great. But our bodies can can try to protect us to the point where we're harming ourselves. So that's why it's important to keep our bodies balanced. So anyways, all of those things can be affected by excess weight. Getting the weight off is very essential. We are extremely overweight as a society. We have to work on that. So yes, it affects so much. It silently destroys your body. All right. Okay. On to the next question. How do I increase blood flow naturally? Okay. So yeah, no problem. No problem, Tavon. So I love this question. I get this question so much because blood flow is totally attached to male health. Like, it is literally linked in a man's brain, right? One of my friends, he told me that, like, this is all that men need. We need blood flow. So yes, eating healthy foods. Okay, eating healthy foods, whole foods, things that you see out in nature. It doesn't matter if it's meat or whatever it is. You just want to keep whatever you choose to eat balanced. You want to get your protein in. You want to get your fiber in. You want to get your healthy fats in. All those things feed your body, feed blood flow, right? You want to have oxygenated blood, right? You don't want to just have it rushing. You want it to be nutritious. You want your red blood cell count to be high. Okay. You want, I just got blood work done and I was looking at my levels and they're pretty good. So I can have a low iron sometimes. And so I've been supplementing that. You want to make sure that you are taking in herbs, which we'll talk about in a second, that support that as well. But foods that support your blood flow, think red, right? Red is always great. Beet support blood flow. Red raspberry support blood flow. Apples support blood flow, which is crazy, but all of these things support blood flow. They all have chemicals in them, natural chemicals. So that boost blood flow, nitrates that boost blood flow and allow you to flow like and have strong, nutritious, healthy blood. Okay, that's key as well. You want it to flow, you don't want it to clog, and you want it to be healthy and full of life. Red blood cells are like so cool. They're cool to me because they're trying to do their job so well. Actually, everything in your body is trying to do its job so well, which is so cool to me. I love the body. But red blood cells are very cool because they get rid of like their ability to replicate themselves. So their nucleus inside, they get rid of all of the things of that so that they have as much room to have iron and the things that it needs to give your blood the nutrition that it needs to feed your body so that your body can absorb all of these nutrients. Red blood cells are so cool. So you want to keep them healthy by feeding them the ability for them to be able to replicate themselves or your bone, because your bone makes the new red blood cells. So anyways, I won't get into all of that, but you want to give your body all of the nutrients so that your red blood cells are able to be replicated so that they can absorb all of this fresh, oxygenated, great things. You want your red blood cells to be the healthiest as they can be. So all of these things are necessary to keep your blood flowing naturally. Healthy, red foods, whole red foods. Okay. You want to exercise. You guys, you have to move your body. A lot of us have desk jobs or sitting around. You have to move your body. You have to walk. You have to run. You have to do jumping jacks, things that make you go like up and down, like jumping jacks, and like the trampoline, all of these things that keep your body moving. Your veins don't have the pumping mechanism that your arteries do. So you need to move your body to send that blood back to the lungs and the heart and to get it all back ready to be pushed out again into all of your extremities and your good parts and pleasurable parts as well. So you want to move your body. Okay. Herbs. Nettles is great for boosting iron in the blood. It's kind of slept on. I feel like nettles is slept on because it is such a multi-use herb, but it is very high in iron. And so it will feed your blood and allow you to flow naturally. Damiana is great. Oh, I forgot. I have my blood flow tea here. So Damiana is amazing for blood flow. It's amazing for letting things like flow and do what they need to do in your system. It's also great for cough and colds because of this. Okay, so it all connects together. Damiana is great. It's in my blood flow tea because of that as well. Damiana. What is I going to say? Damiana, nettles, Yohimbe. Sorry, I missed Yohimbe. Yohimbe is in my Primal Surge blend. I don't offer this in a powder anymore because I'm a bit concerned about how much Yohimbe I'll take. So I only offer it in a pill, right? It is very powerful to get your blood flowing. Okay? It is known for this. I used Yohimbe in a video I did that actually went viral and has led me to this path. And Yohimbe was one of the herbs that I put in my husband's tea. on Instagram long, like I feel like what was it, like almost 3 years ago, but everyone was saying in the comments, which is so true, that Yohimbe is like scary. I'm like, yes, it can be, but that's why I have it in this pill, in this kind of a dose, so it's more controlled, right? It can be a lot, but it's great for blood flow. It's intense. It's great. I love Yohimbe. It's like a, I don't know, like a secret superpower herb. I don't know. It's great. It's great. So those are the ways that you can increase blood flow naturally. All right, on to our next question. Okay, what food should I eat for my D daily? I get this a lot. I get what recipes, like people want recipes. I want to know all the foods that are best, and there's just so many. That's why I will never run out of things to talk about when it comes to making sure that your male body is taken care of and it's healthy. I'm actually going to make a D cereal today, so y'all can eat like healthy cereals that feed your D. So anyways, this is the key to extreme healthy penis health for a lifetime. Eat whole foods. Okay? That is where you start. Processed, overly, the sugar, cut that sugar out. Just processed foods. Cut the processed foods and add in more whole foods. Do you have to only eat whole foods? No. Everything, we hear moderation, right? But it's more so having the treats, but making sure that you understand that your goal is to fuel your body. It's not to make every meal the most delicious meal that you've ever had before. Okay? The goal of food is to fuel your body. And since our view is to make sure that everything tastes the most delicious that it can ever taste, then we are not fueling our body, because there's so much around us that tastes so good, right? I mean, even a bag of Cheetos when I was growing up, and it's still my favorite junk food chip, is Cheetos. Do I eat them? Maybe one or two, whatever. I don't eat them a lot because that's not what they're a treat. There's just something to taste. It's not fueling my body. What I eat a lot, what I feed my husband a lot, are whole foods. That's what I feed my family. I have 6 kids, so I'm very particular in how I feed them. And so we eat whole foods. We eat things like avocados. Avocados are amazing for your penis health. You would think it's not, because it's just an avocado. It's great because it's packed with omega-3 fatty acids. You need fats to make testosterone. You need it. You just need the right kind. So it's basically a fruit full of testosterone superfruit. Okay. Things like chia seeds are great because you need fiber. Fiber is excellent for keeping you balanced, right? It keeps you flowing. If you are backed up, that could destroy your male health. All of these things are all connected. Specifically, I said red raspberries, things that are red for blood flow, excellent for penis health. Beets, I said that before. Watermelon, I forgot watermelon, and we're in watermelon season. Excellent. You do have to you do have to eat a lot of it, but who isn't? Okay. This is a tip. Cut the rind and juice it so that you can get even more of the benefits from the watermelon. A lot of it is packed in the rind. And it's kind of crazy because it is not that tasty, but make sure that you incorporate it somehow to get that extra boost. Whole foods. We eat meat. And so beef is great. We get our meat from a local farm, though, to ensure that it's high quality. It's great for your penis health. I know we don't hear that anymore because we're kind of anti-meat, which is fine. You don't have to eat meat. But it does have many benefits. B12, all of the B vitamins that meat offers, all of the iron that meat offers is excellent. Remember, iron is what keeps your blood flowing wonderfully. It's excellent for penis health. Okay. This is my thing. Keep those foods whole and healthy. Find you a few things that you want to eat. I saw this. This was so wise. I saw someone tweet this. They're like, find you a meat that you love, find you a vegetable that you love, find you a fruit that you love, and eat those consistently. And keep yourself disciplined. I probably rotate a few meals, and I'm satisfied with that because and all my husband is satisfied with that as well, is because we know what we're getting. Our body knows what it's getting. It knows how to take the nutrients from these meals. I don't even, because we do fish, we do beef from the farm, we do eggs consistently from our farm. The greens we eat, arugula is excellent for male health. Oh, it has so many nutrients. Alfalfa sprouts as well. Yes, everything in balance. Everything in balance. Alfalfa sprouts as well. Excellent. It's like a nutrient powerhouse. These few things. We eat sweet potatoes, or I'm the only one to eat sweet potatoes. Nobody likes sweet potatoes but me. Anyways, yes, Greek yogurt, high in protein, keep certain things that you like in rotation, and eat those things. Keep it simple, keep it balanced. Have you a treat here and there, and enjoy how good you feel. And if you do that for like a month or two, it's like smooth sailing for like the rest of your life, because your stomach will tell you that you don't want to eat anymore. Okay, your stomach will be like, no, we don't eat this. This is not good for us, and it will turn you off. So whole foods, incorporate way more whole foods. That also goes back to losing weight. It will make you lose the pounds and lose that extra fluff that your body is holding on to, because it's getting fueled and it's getting what it needs to thrive. All right. So yeah, those are the foods you should eat daily for your D. My D cereal video is going to be so fun, and it's going to be delicious, and I can't wait. One of the foods that I'm incorporating is blueberries in the cereal. Blueberries are excellent for male health. They literally, I read in a book one time, they're literally this older couple, like he was like tearing up the blueberries, and it just made them have the most wonderful time in the bedroom. And I was like, yes, blueberries are so good, and they're also great for weight loss because they don't have a lot of calories. So, all right, for our last question, can stress kill your sex drive? Now, yes, of course it can. Remember, going back to the beginning of the live, I was telling you that my professor from school was saying that a lot of men think that they're having some type of male health issue that they need to solve, they need herbs for, or something like that. But it's stress. That's why when you guys ask me, I get messages all the time. What's the best herb to use for this? What's the best herb to use for that? And I'm like, okay, these are great herbs here, and they might tackle what you want them to tackle, but it could be the best herb for you is ashwagandha because it's an adaptogen. And so that's why I have 5 herbs in my blood flow tea because of this. So they complement one another, but they tackle different things. So ashwagandha is in my blood flow tea and my stiff and strong blend. Imagine it here. Because it tackles the man's issue with stress. It helps to balance your stress, your mind, your emotions. And so stress definitely will kill your sex drive. There is a brain penis connection. Okay. So your brain is telling your penis to rise. Now, if your brain is thrown off and your brain refuses to tell your penis to rise, it will not happen. Okay, it will not happen, or it'll come and it'll go away, or in the middle you'll be like, what in the world? And then she'll be like, what in the world? And it just creates even more anxiety and more stress. Yes. What do you need to do to kill the stress so it doesn't kill the drive? Meditate, take walks, deep breathe, drink blood flow tea, slow down, eliminate stress that is chronically stressing you. Excuse me. So if it's like a situation that you can eliminate, eliminate that situation, or whatever it is, whatever is going on that's you're putting yourself in a stressful situation. Eliminate that if it's possible. And if it's not possible, then supplement your day by writing in a journal, doing things beforehand and doing things after so that you can be in a relaxed state. So I think we have covered a lot. I was able to answer your questions and questions from my broadcast channel. I hope that you were able to hear me even more clearly today. And hopefully next time I have it all set up so that you can see me even more clearly. So I will wrap this up here. If you have any questions about herbs, go to peacockmama.com. I do have a chat there, but I have different things like you can take a quiz on my website to see what herbs work best for you. And you can just like browse through testimonials. I do have a couple on my front page, but there are reviews throughout the products. My most reviewed product or herbal blend is most likely blood flow tea. So yeah, go check that out. And I will see you guys on Tuesday for our second Blood Flow Tuesday, which is all about nitric oxide. And if you don't know what nitric oxide is, you're going to want to know. So I will see you then. Bye, y'all.